Alright, hello world, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm in a bit of a different view of the city because I recently took a snapshot of this area for the thumbnail. But anyways, we're gonna go back to the usual view or rotation of the city for the view. So I wanted this episode to be dedicated to fixing the transportation system and road systems of the city, because as you can see, the city is expanding, it's growing. In the previous episode we hit 14,000 inhabitants, and many of them are from the wealthy, and like half of them are wealthy, and then another half are from the middle, and then we have a little bit of the lower class citizens. So today I'm just going to prioritize the transportation system and road systems of the city, as I've mentioned. And I downloaded a bunch of more plugins for the city. I also downloaded some plugins for airports, but hopefully the airport will begin on the next episode. But for now, I'm just gonna fix the road systems, and then we're gonna focus on the transportation systems. I wanted to start off with fixing the road systems because the roads are necessary and they need to be fixed before I place down the public transportation and transportation systems, because the transportation systems, they also require roads, especially the buses. And for this episode, I'm just gonna be trying to fix the road systems, as I've mentioned. I keep saying that. Alright, so anyways, I want to start with this area first. With this area first, because this is sort of the old town. I won't really consider this as part of the old town because I'm treating this as part of this new district that we built on the previous episode. And right now our money is in good terms. And yeah, I think we can start with fixing the roads now. So I just wanna first look at any intersections that we have, and then I'm going to fix them in some sort of fashion. So I think for this, I'm going to change this to one-way roads, and I think I can add a slip lane to this. Some sort of slip lane that will go like this. Oops. My peripherals are acting right now. Acting up. So I'm gonna change this one to one-way roads as well. Some details to keep in mind of, because I really prefer to have a lot of details in the city. And okay, so I'm not sure if I should also add slip lanes to this road, but I feel like it would look nice, so I'm gonna add slip lanes to that. But I also have some sort of other idea, but I'm gonna have to look into that. So I'm gonna change this to this, and then this to this. So the reason why I have to make it look like it's a roundabout, or basically the reason why I have to do this pattern, it's because I use this road decoration, the yellow boxes, as part of the intersection. And then I'm gonna be using one-way diagonals for this part specifically. And then let us see. Okay, we now have that, and I think a slip lanes would also be nice here. So I think we have enough money, so I'm gonna pause the game because some buildings are going to be destroyed in the process, and usually if buildings get destroyed during the process, the demands fluctuate, and that's how the game functions or works. I feel like this should be much wider. Yeah, something like that I think could work. Yeah, I think that could work. Although I feel like I could do it like this. Okay. Yeah, something like that for this intersection. I know it looks a bit overkill, but I think that's much better for this area specifically. And as usual, I'm just gonna extend these one-way roads. Can I change this to one-way roads? Okay, there. And then I also downloaded a bunch of road decorations for the roads, of course. So I am going to decorate every single intersection that I can. Also, I think... Okay, I'm not gonna add streetlights for now, because I don't usually play the game in night mode. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this first. So... let's see. I think a traffic camera would be nice on this area. I think the traffic camera is only one orientation, so I'm gonna put it over there. What else? I'm not gonna add traffic lights on this intersection because I plan on having it as sort of free-flowing. So I'm just trying to look for anything that I can add. So I'm gonna add intersection markings for this. You've got 4 people voting on the poll right now, and it looks like half of you guys are chill. And 1 person is doing good, and 1 person maybe not. So, welcome back, LJ. You're back again here in the channel. How are you doing today? I see that I think you voted on the poll. Hopefully you're doing good, and hopefully you can enjoy today's live stream and have a great time. So this episode is gonna be, this live stream or chill stream is gonna be a bit slow paced because I am going to be fixing, decorating the road systems of the city, and then after on I will start the transportation system of the city. Oh, so you're doing good. That's nice to hear. Hopefully you can enjoy today's live stream and have a great time even after the live stream. So right now I am decorating the intersections, and so far it has been quite a process because I need to make sure that I'm... How are you going? I'm fine today. I would say I'm also good. Not a lot has happened right now, but yeah. I would say my day is going fine. Okay, so I'm looking for... Okay, I'm gonna add a traffic light on here because we've got a pavement over there. And then what else can I add here? Intersection markings as well. So how would the intersection markings go here? So this would go left, this would go... Yeah, this would go like this. Where is the left, right? And then what else? So I just realized that this is more of a... that this is actually a T intersection. So I'm gonna put a yield sign on this road over here. Where is the yield sign? And then I am going to add arrows again. So I think this is more... I think that this can only go for like left. Okay, I put that on the wrong spot. Okay, we got our first intersection decorated. Hello to all of the viewers watching right now. Thanks for joining and thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys can enjoy. So what else? Okay, this time I'm gonna decorate this intersection then I'm gonna put a traffic camera. So one traffic camera over there. And then this intersection is a bit confusing to work with, but this is another T intersection like this one, so I don't really think it's gonna be difficult. Hello Raven, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the live stream. Hopefully you can enjoy and have a great time. We've got a poll going on right now, so that I can know if you guys are, how you guys are feeling and doing right now. So this one is gonna go like, no, yeah, this one's gonna go like that. And then I'm also gonna put another, should I put another yield sign over here? Okay, I think okay. So I'm gonna put intersection markings over here. So this one would go to here and here. This one would go to here and here. So I think this one is also left, right. Left, right, right, like that. And then this one is left, forward, left, and then right. So where is that? Okay. So I think I could put some sort of median. But I don't think I have a median right now. Maybe there's a fence that I could put here. Can I put this over here? Okay, I can't put those over there. Yeah. It doesn't even appear on the road. So I'm just gonna stick with the fences because the fences don't really rely on the roads. So I'm gonna put some sort of hedge. Or some greenery, I suppose. And then a different kind of hedge over here. So I think that intersection is done. So it's time to fix this intersection now. So I'm gonna change this intersection as well. So right now it's kind of, the city is kind of looking like it's car-centric, but I plan on having a transportation system for the city. So don't worry if you guys think that I'm making the city car-centric. I'm just fixing the road system and decorating it so that it doesn't look ugly in some way. So I'm gonna add another slip lane over here. So okay, we got a quick autosave for that. Some people's houses are being destroyed. Again, I don't plan on making the city car-centric, I'm just fixing it. Because the city will still need roads, you know? So I'm trying to fix it. So I'm gonna remove this. No, I'm not gonna remove that road, but I am going to change it. Because this road is gonna be part of some sort of bridge in the future. Alright. And then the same yellow box is over here. And then I think I'm just gonna have this. I don't really wanna have this as. Okay. This is confusing. Quite complicated as well. Oops. I didn't mean to destroy the trees. So I'll be back. My sister wants to play Minecraft. It's alright, thanks for joining. I hope you still had fun, and I hope that you still enjoyed the moments that you've watched on the stream. And I hope that you can have a fun time playing Minecraft with your sister. So this is going to be some sort of intersection. What else can I add over here? Okay, probably no, I can't add that. Can I add that? I'm just gonna add a crosswalk over here, and then where is that? The bump. Where is the speed bump? Okay, speed bump and a yield sign. I don't think a yield sign is appropriate for that, because a yield sign is usually for yielding cars, not for pedestrians. But I am gonna add this diamond marking, because that signals the driver that there's a crosswalk, a pedestrian zone. So okay, so I'm also gonna do the same over here. I'm gonna add the traffic camera, and then where's the yield sign? Okay, yield signs on those two, and then what else? What else did I add over here? Okay, the intersection markings. So this one is forward, right? No. No. Okay, I think this one is almost the same as the first intersection, which is forward, right, and then forward, right. Where is the forward, right? Okay. And then this one is the same over here. Oh wait, no. Forward, left. So where is forward? No, left, right. Not forward, left. Left, right. You do have to remove forward, left, right. And then over here is going to be forward, right. So FFR. And then, okay, also in here. One-way road, one-way road. So this one is forward. Okay. Left and then forward. So I'm just gonna have to look for LF. I don't think I've used that previously. So LF. Okay, that intersection is done. Although I do have to add some hedges again. So hedges over there, over here, and then over here as well. Okay, I just realized I haven't changed that to a one-way road. So I do have to change that again. So hedge again over here. Then another hedge. And then I'm gonna fill those in with concrete. Although I feel like, okay, I have some sort of idea. Forest grass in between, and then the surroundings or the outside is gonna be the concrete ones. Just like that. So we now have this, I don't know what to call it, a boulevard or highway. No, not a highway, avenue. So this part is now done. So now I have to, I'm pretty sure there's an option where I can remove like the buildings. Where is that? So that, I can't seem to find it. Draw. Okay. I don't think there's an option to hide the buildings, but if you guys know if there's an option to hide the buildings, let me know. So, okay, I'm gonna focus on here first. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's an option to hide the buildings, right? Is there an option? Or am I just missing it? Gameplay. Maybe tools? Others? Okay, I don't think there's an option to hide the buildings so that I can see the roads instead. So I'm just gonna look for... Is this one connected? I don't think this one is connected, so... Wait, is it? I think it is. So I'm gonna have to... Okay, this one though. Is this one connected? This one is not connected. Okay, I think roadside, not a roadside tree. Where are those trees? Hello to all of the viewers watching right now. Thanks for joining. Hope you guys can enjoy and have a great time. And have fun. So right now I'm just fixing and decorating the roads of the city before we start with the transportation system. So I think, yeah, this hedge fits much better. Okay, I think I did have to remove that. Okay, eyedropper, and then I'm gonna connect this like that. And then over here, I think this intersection is connected to each other. Yeah, they are connected to one another. So I'm gonna change it as usual. And then, oops. Okay, like that. And yellow boxes as usual. And then same hedges. That, wait. Okay, I'm gonna keep that intersection like that. And then this one is gonna be a bit of a... Okay. This one I think is gonna become a busy intersection, so... Okay, traffic camera over here. Wait, why does it look like that? Okay, traffic camera like that. And then I think on this, I'm going to add the traffic lights with the crosswalks. Okay. Okay, yeah, I do have to do that. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna put them back. Oh wait, why did it happen like that? Do they have auto join the roads? Okay, that's annoying. Okay, I think this time it's correct. Although, is this one connected? Did I accidentally connect these? Yeah, it's so annoying. Oh wait. So where are the... And then I'm gonna add intersection markings for this. So So FLFR, LFR. Then a yield sign over here. Never mind. Okay, I think that intersection is alright. So it's time to fix this one. Although I don't think this one is going to be a bit of a hard job. I think this one is going to be easier than the other intersections that we had to work with. It looks like not a lot of people are watching this episode, this live stream today. Let me check the views for this episode. Are people even watching? We've only got 21 views so far. I'm not sure if there's something wrong with the algorithm, but it does annoy me when not a lot of people are watching, because I have to talk by myself. Or talk to myself, rather. I just realized I said that wrong, so I said it again. I think there's some sort of problem with the YouTube algorithm, that you have to have like 2 viewers so that it would push your content, so that's annoying. Or not my content, but the live stream. But the live stream is content, so at this point I'm just talking to myself right now because no one is watching. Did I connect these? So annoying. Okay, I always have to check if I have the auto joints thing turned on, because that's annoying. Ooh, I've got a viewer. Welcome. I hope you can stick around and enjoy. Never mind, the viewer left. So I think this one is the same as this one. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it like that. And then for some greens, I'm gonna put these hedges again. I think I have to wait for any viewers. Oh, I've got viewers. Welcome. Welcome to the channel and the live stream. Hopefully you guys can stick around and enjoy. Hello to any viewers that are watching right now. Welcome. Hopefully you guys can stick around and enjoy. Let me know how you guys are feeling by voting on the poll. Hopefully you guys are having a great time. Hopefully you guys can have a great time, and hopefully you guys are doing nice today. Hello to all of the viewers. So I'm gonna leave this avenue like that for now, because I think it's gonna be a bit complicated to work with. Okay, I'm done with this and this one. So I'm gonna focus on this bit of this part of the old town now. Okay, so I do have to work with this again. Okay, I just realized that. Okay, I'm gonna add the same thing that I did over here. So how did I do that? So 1-way roads like that, and then hedges for the greens. And where is the... Okay, so there's a crosswalk and then a speed bump. Oh wait, that's a school zone. Okay, a speed bump, and where are the others? Okay, the diamond markings. Then... Okay, we've got this intersection over here. So I just changed that to 1-way roads, and yeah, I think we're done with this already. And then, okay, this intersection, I have to work with this intersection. Hello to all of the viewers watching. Hopefully, thank you guys for joining and for watching. Hopefully you guys can stick around and enjoy. Hopefully you guys can have a great time and a nice time. How are you guys feeling right now? Oh, hey investor, welcome back. Today I am having a sort of slow-paced live stream because I am readying or preparing the city for a future transportation system, and I do have to fix the city's road systems before I do that. Okay, so I have to do the same thing over here with the other intersection over this side. So, ooh, we've got 6 people voting on the poll right now. Thank you guys for joining and interacting. It looks like most of you guys are chill today and doing good. So hopefully you guys can have a great time even after the live stream. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. So I'm gonna add the same traffic lights over here, and over here. Oops, accidentally rotated. And what else can I add? What else did I add over here? Okay, intersection markings as usual. Oh, and the traffic camera. How are you doing today, investor? By the way, I'm gonna wait for your live stream so that I can join soon. And I'm excited for the future of the game. I've been watching some of your updates on the game you're working on, and so far I have been enjoying. It's honestly great to see the progress of the game. I've seen that a lot of stuff have been added to your game. So, just a bit of a quick update, you guys. We've now hit 30 views on this live stream. Thank you guys so much for joining and for watching. Hopefully you guys can enjoy and have a great time. You guys can chat. You guys can join the chat and interact by subscribing. I appreciate every single view, every single chat, interaction, and subscriber. It really helps not just me or the channel, but the community to grow. Because I really want to grow a community here within the channel. So, okay. This one would go over here, over here, over here. Yeah, I just did the same thing that I did over here. And then I think I forgot to add the hedges over here. So there is supposed to be a hedge over here and then over here. And then at the same time I'm gonna add the same hedges over here. Ooh, we've got 5 viewers. Thank you guys for joining and for watching. So now I'm just looking for any other intersections. Okay, I forgot to work on this intersection over here. Although this one is a bit tricky because it's connected, it's near this interchange. So let's see. I think I'm gonna do the same thing that I did with the other okay, we have a bit of a problem. We have the high school over here. So I think I'm just gonna move it just a tiny bit, and then I'm gonna add a slip lane over here, and then a slip lane over here. So yeah, some people's houses and homes had to be destroyed in the process, but again, I hope you guys don't mistaken me for doing this. I don't plan on creating the city to be car-centric. I'm just fixing the road systems to prepare it for a future transportation system. Or Okay, I forgot to mention, this is also to future-proof the city in some way, because, yeah, if the city continues to grow, then as well as the traffic will also grow. Ooh, we've got 7 people voting on the poll right now, and it looks like many of you are doing amazing. You guys are chill, and you guys seem to be doing good. That's very nice to hear from you guys. So, okay. I have to focus on this intersection, because this intersection is a bit confusing. So, where is the traffic camera? Traffic camera over here. Where is that traffic camera? I can't find it. Okay, traffic camera. And did I add the yield signs over here? Okay, I forgot to add yield signs, so yield sign over here and then yield sign over there. So I think I'm gonna have the same yield signs over here and then over here. And what else? Okay. Forest grass over here and over here. And concrete over here and over here. And then I'm gonna add hedges over here. And then a hedge over here as well. And probably another hedge over here. Okay, I think this hedge fits perfectly over there. By the way, thank you guys so much for sticking around. A lot of you are still, some of you are still here in the live stream. Thank you so much. Okay, so I think it's time to work with the markings now, because the markings are going to be difficult to work with. So this one is forward, no, forward, right. Where is forward, right? And then, okay, I'm gonna work with this side before I work on that side. And what else do I need to add? Okay, I need to add a yield sign. Hello, country bid. I'm just gonna call you country, is that okay? Welcome back. I've seen you before. Welcome back. It's great to see you guys back here in the live stream and the channel. How are you guys doing? Let me know in the poll. It looks like most of you are now doing amazing. That's amazing. That's nice to hear. So I am just fixing the road system of the city and also decorating it and future-proofing it. Yeah, the city has improved. Did you join the previous live stream? But anyways, I'm gonna show you everything that's changed. So we now have this big new district over here. We also have this artificial beach going on over here. And right now I'm starting with this area, and then I'm gonna move on to this area and this area and then the rest of the city. Because I plan on focusing with the road system and transportation system of the city. So I do have to fix the road system before I do the transportation system. Okay, investor said something. Before this, did you make a real big city? If yes, how was the speed of the game, or was it laggy? Actually, I think this city is the biggest city I've built so far. And okay, okay, back to your chat. This is the biggest city that I've worked with so far, and I think the only problem I've encountered was a crash, but that crash did happen when I was live streaming for about 3 hours. So I think the only problem that I faced with is playing for a long time with the city, and that was when it crashed just for one time, as I've mentioned. And yeah, I haven't really encountered any problems. I think the speed of the city is doing alright. I don't think it's really laggy in some way. Although when I do zoom out, it does get laggy. I also fixed my graphics settings with the game so that I can play smoothly in the future. So before I go back, I do have to fix this part because apparently I haven't fixed this. Nice city, thank you country for the nice city. And it looks like you have a toll. I also plan on having that probably with this interchange. But yeah, this is some sort of freeway, intercity freeway that I'm working on. I plan on expanding that, but again, don't mistaken me for creating the city as car-centric. This is just future-proofing it, but I do plan on having a transportation system with the city. I'm so sorry if the game is making you a bit dizzy. I'm just observing the city. Okay, there's another chat. Okay, this is your first take on the big city. You will have a blast with it. Big cities equals big fun. Yeah, I'm really excited actually. We still have quite a lot of space to work with, so I have a lot of plans for the city. And yeah, I have the conurbation rank already, but we still have a lot of ranks to reach in the future. I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but on a previous live stream, I mentioned that I just discovered that I can work with a map 4 times bigger than this. So in the future, I will start playing on a much bigger map than this, which is going to be 4 times bigger. So hopefully we won't encounter any problems with that, because on this city I already encountered a problem which it crashed. But yeah, it only crashed because I was playing for over 3 hours already. You have a lot of space in this one too. Yeah, that's why I'm really excited to start with the bigger map. Cause yeah, I'm not even kidding that the bigger map that I'm going to work with in the future is 4 times bigger than this. Because this city I think is 26 kilometers squared. 26 square kilometers. The bigger map I think is like 105 square kilometers. Nice intersection. Thank you for the comment. Will you make mountains? I don't really like working with mountains, even hills. I don't like working with hills because, although you know, if I do want the city to be realistic, I will have to have mountains and hills. But yeah, maybe I'll have some sort of mountain in the future. You know, maybe some sort of tourist spot, but we'll see. Alright, so anyways, I have to work with this. So this is LFR. Where is LFR? Okay. You like the beach? Thank you. I'm actually taking inspiration from Brazil and Abu Dhabi. So I have this artificial beach going on over here, and actually I forgot to mention, Miami, Florida as well. Some sort of Vice City going on. So yeah, I plan on having custom plugins for this area soon. So I'm gonna download probably some plugins for hotels and residential towers. Hello to the 5 viewers. And by the way, a quick update, we now have 40 views on this chill stream. Thank you so much for joining us, for viewing. In my city, there is a beach as well. Is it a natural beach or an artificial beach? I would love to know. But yeah, it's also nice having a beach on your city. I do plan on having the beach over here, and then some sort of coastal beachfront over here. Coastal front instead of a beach. We do have some small beaches over here, so I might expand that in the future. Alright, anyways, I have to focus on this part. So, okay. We have 4 viewers right now. Thank you guys so much for viewing. Hopefully you guys can have a great time. Oh, a sea flyover. That's nice. That's interesting. Is it like a long one or a big one? Or just a small edition? FFR. R. I plan on having like a big bridge for the city, because if you guys don't know, this is the St. Petersburg map of the city, and in real life there's this, if you guys are seeing this sort of like shallow water thing going on over here, in real life there's a long bridge going over here. So I would love to do that with the city as well. Although I do have to see how I'm going to do that, because this is going to be the intersection connecting to that. Okay. Okay, I think I just need to add the small hedge over here for the details. So I'm just gonna fix a quick setting. Okay, so I'm gonna rotate the city so that I can work with this. Oh, the flyover bridge, thank you. It's part of the intercity freeway. So the freeway is over here, and then I'm going to have an expressway soon as well, maybe. We'll see in the future. So I'm just gonna do the same thing that I did over here. So this is going to be a merge. Oh wait, that's weird. Oh, I have this. Okay, I just realized this. I accidentally made it too close to this interchange. So hopefully that won't be a problem. Nice road there with nice nice road there with the fountain in the center. Yeah, I wanted this area to be some sort of commercial district, so I really wanted to have some parks in the middle of the roads. And the city is developed. Yeah, the city has developed quite nicely. Although, you know, we still have a lot of land to work with. Long story short... Oh wait, welcome back, LJ. Long story short, I died and it was hardcore. Oh! Well, how was the progress when you died? I actually don't play hardcore because, yeah, I feel like I'm just gonna die in my world if I play hardcore. Okay, I do have to fix this. I have to fix this, so for a while, you guys, because I never realized that the road here was this close to the interchange. So where is the concrete? 3 days I had 11 iron and that's mostly all. Where is the fence? Do you have a toll road? I still don't have a tollway on the city. Although I might have a tollway here over here soon. 3 Minecraft days. Oh, 3 Minecraft days. Oh, is that the one that you started earlier? Okay, FFR, where is the... Okay. Yeah. Oh, we got 8 people voting on the poll right now. So just a quick update for this stream now has 48 views, so hopefully we can reach 50 views in a while. I once made a 50-story house in Minecraft. That's a very tall house, a very skyscraper house. Okay, yeah, I think that's alright over there. Okay, so I have most of... oh, wait. Okay, I have to work with this one. This one over here, and then this one over here. So... a crosswalk over here. And then... hedges as usual. Okay, I think... ooh, country. Oh, it looks like we have 7 viewers. Hello to all of you. Thank you for joining and thank you for viewing. Hopefully you guys can stick around and have fun. Okay, it's time to work with this one over here. And it was my mistake to build... oh, it's a 78-story house. That's much taller. Okay, I just realized about the police and the fire department over here. So I'm gonna have to move that to... okay, I'm gonna have to move these two. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. Earlier, not a lot of people were watching, so I really had struggles interacting, but yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. I I really appreciate every single one of you guys. It helps me a lot. So I'm gonna have the single road over here. Okay, I'm just gonna double check something. Is this a single road already? Okay, this is gonna be a bit confusing to work with because it's a four-way intersection, but then you've got this four-lane road and then this two-lane road. Wait, looks like we have 7 viewers. Welcome, welcome. Thank you to all of you for joining, and hopefully you guys can stick around. My voice is a bit shaky because yeah, I do get nervous when I'm talking. But thank you guys so much for joining. So I'm just gonna do this almost the same thing that I do most of the time with the intersections over here. The traffic camera and then the road markings. Although this one's gonna be difficult, or not really difficult, but confusing. You nervous? Sound like you can be a talk show host. Yeah, I still, oops, I hit my mic. I still get nervous, because you see, the thing is, when I started using my voice on my live streams, I never really trained myself in some sort of way for live streams. But thank you for the, I sound like a talk show host. You should listen to speech in the videos. Cool. I'll do that one day. I've sort of developed this voice because I used to watch a lot of, wait, no, wrong story. I used to speak English a lot in school, and yeah, in my country we speak English most of the time, so I've sort of developed this voice. But, you know, talking is the thing that I still struggle with because I never really trained myself before I started live streaming. But yeah, I will try to watch some videos on speech. I am not like you, I get nervous and I talk like someone is threatening me. One day you're also gonna, you know, develop your voice and your speech, so don't worry too much about it. It's gonna get better in the future. Okay, okay, I do have to wait for those to get constructed before I move them again, because that's just some sort of temporary place for both of them. So I'm not gonna put road markings on those. Oh, English is not your native language. Actually, mine too, but because of the education system in my country, I had to learn English. And I also used to study in an English-only school. Well, it wasn't really an English-only school. They just encouraged the students to speak English, to speak in English. Oh wait, this is not... Okay, I do have to change this one. FR. I know English, but speaking in a video or live is something else. I think it's usually because, you know, you're speaking in front of the camera. But yeah, you can, you know, you can train your voice, your English skills for speech. But yeah, as long as you can, you know, communicate, you don't really have to worry about being quote unquote perfect, because all that matters is that you can interact with your audience and you can speak to your audience, and as I mentioned earlier, communication. Some people are born for this. Yeah, I know a lot of people that are like, you know, they don't have some sort of fear of public speaking. I know a lot of people that are public speakers. So yeah, in some way they're sort of like built for that, born for that. But you know, some people who do public speaking, they also go through what do you call this? They also go through training for that, which is interesting. By the way, some of you guys are still here. Thank you for sticking around. Again, I was really waiting for anyone to chat because no one was chatting earlier. So I was talking to myself. But you know, you have to keep the show going. I find it weird how the roads are made diagonally in the game. Yeah, the game actually never had... When the game started, I started playing this game during its early years. And there used to be no diagonal roads, and recently... Well, not really recently, but some players have actually developed ways to have... where are those? To have the curved roads like this one. See, you can now have curved roads in the game. Back then, I always wished to have the curved roads, but the curved roads in the game are still manually created. But for the sake of, you know, live streaming, I don't really plan on having the custom roads. So I'm fine with these diagonal roads instead. I can make them work. So I just realized that this is too close to this roundabout, which is sort of the exit of this interchange, not this interchange, freeway, intercity freeway. For tile-based games, it's hard to make curved roads. Yeah. Even in SimCity 4, SimCity 4 is a tile-based game, but you know, you can build curved roads in in that game, but it's still, you know, quite something to learn. You still have to learn it. Okay, so this one is quite similar to this. So I'm just going to copy this, I guess. So LFR and then oops. Oh, the yield signs. Where's the yield signs? I'm just gonna add them later. I don't have in my game the diagonal road, diagonal road now. I will add it. I have to think how to implement and how to plop it in the game as a player. Usually, there are some road packs, like for example this one-way road from the Philippine road pack. It does show you how you can build it diagonally, and of course when you click it, it does go diagonal. But you can also place them manually with this one. Like for example, like this, you can place it manually. I prefer placing them manually even if it's a bit time consuming, because I have a thing with like perfectionism. So sometimes even if it can be automated, I still prefer to manually place them. Where are the yield signs? Did I place yield signs? Okay, I'm just gonna place them in anyways. So yield sign over there and then yield sign over there. Okay, I think we are done with this area. Although, there are still some things to work with, especially this one. Okay, I'm just gonna do this quickly. I'm just gonna work with this one quickly. So, just for a while, you guys. So, yellow boxes as usual. Okay, just like that. I don't plan on having it like some sort of fancy in some way. And then for this one, I'm just gonna do it like that. Oh wait, this is a school zone. Can I add the school zone decoration? Where is that? School zone. Oh, I can. So I'm gonna add those. Wait, why does it go in the same way? School, where is that? School. I forgot that you can search it. Why does it go in the same direction? Oh, it only has one rotation. Oh, we have 10 votes on the poll right now, and half of you are doing amazing. Nice to hear. Okay, wait, this one needs to be an intersection, because we have this sort of terminal for the bus over here. Okay, I plan on having this realistic, so I will have to see on how I can do this realistically. So I'm gonna have a speed bump, I guess. Where is that speed bump? Speed bump crosswalk. So that we have both a crosswalk and a speed bump already. And then what else? Okay, I'm gonna add the road markings for here. And I think I'm just gonna do that simply, like that. Oops. Okay, I forgot that these are roads, so these are like these will act like service roads, so I'm gonna do that like that. And then over here is gonna be like that. And then over here I'm gonna add some trees. So I think these trees would be nice. And then I'm gonna add a hedge. And then I am going to have crosswalks over here, crosswalks over here, and then a crosswalk over there. And then what else should I add? I think that's fine. So okay, over here some markings again. Where's the FLFR? Are you guys enjoying the live stream? A lot of you are still here. Thank you guys for sticking around. Okay, so I'm gonna work on this on the later for later. Okay, I'm gonna work on that later. My voice is cracking again. Again, I still do get nervous, so sometimes my voice is either cracking or it's shaky. So I am going to looks like you're enjoying. Thank you guys so much for enjoying. Again, if you guys have like any suggestions on how you guys want to enjoy the live stream, don't feel free to to tell me if you guys want something for the live stream. So I don't think we have some sort of fence for this. Ooh, we've got 11 votes on the poll now. And many of you are doing amazing. That is amazing to hear. Okay, I'm currently looking for anything that I can add over here. Is there anything at all? Okay, this one is a bit Okay. And then I am going to add trees over here. Oh, we've got palm trees. That's nice. Although I do have to place this in a pattern. Ooh, that's very nice. We've got palm trees now. Okay, can I place this like that? Okay, I can only place it on roads and I can't place it on pavements. So let's see how I can do that. I can work how I can work with that. I'm so sorry for the stuttering as well. Sometimes if I just really can't think of anything to say, I end up stuttering. Yep, like that. Oh wait, we've got an intersection over here. How is it looking? Let's see. Ooh, it's looking quite nice. I like the palm trees. Although I am going to add some additional fences for that. Also, I don't know what to do with this empty space over here, so I'm gonna work with that on a future episode. But for now, we are going to just work on these, you know. Okay, I think we are done with putting down these palm trees. So I am going to look for any other ways that I can make this a bit more realistic. So I'm gonna add a fence. I really like this hedge, so I'm gonna put that. Oh, I also like how it's like in between that. Okay, wait. Okay, I think that's alright. If you guys want to talk about something, just feel free to chat. You guys want to ask anything? Well, anything that I can answer. Also, if you guys have any suggestions for the city, like anything that you guys want for the city, just tell me and I'll work on it on a future episode. Probably when the city is developed enough, I'll have a special episode for you guys. Some sort of episode where I'm gonna build your ideas. So I'm not gonna decorate the beach for now because the priority are the roads for now. So I'm gonna a big park. I'm actually planning on having a really big park, maybe something like Central Park. So yeah, I'm also excited for park in the future. Okay, this intersection. Yeah, this is an intersection. Okay, time to work with this intersection. Okay, where is this intersection? Honestly, I'm quite confused on how I'm gonna work with this. But as usual, I'm gonna add a traffic camera. So a traffic camera over there. And how do I work with this? But anyways, I'm gonna add the merging arrows over there already. So this is a partial cloverleaf interchange, so if it gets busy in the future, we have that interchange for any busy traffic. So this is going to be FLFR. Oh wait, no, I can add a slip lane over here. Where is the... Oh wait, I can't add a slip lane over there. So FLFR it is. I think over here too. Oh wait, I didn't see this. Are there warehouses in the game so you can add them at the entries of the cities? I think there is one, but I think it's just a small one. Yeah, there are some vanilla warehouse assets that I can use as warehouses, but I'll look for some sort of plugin, you know, so that it looks much better. Okay, warehouses make a city nice on the map with more diversity. Yeah, it does look nice on cities, like, you know, on industrial areas and such. Okay, so how do I do this? Okay, this would go LF, and then FR. Where is that? Okay, I think this is going to be the same thing as this, so... Oh wait, okay, I can't do that. I'm just gonna do the same thing over here. And then probably... No, I'm not gonna add some sort of merge arrow over there. Okay, so... Okay, I think we're done with this part. So I'm gonna work with the intercity freeway this time. Okay, so let's see on how this works. On how I can work with this. Where is that? FR. And then same thing over here. Okay, I think this is not a one-way road. Okay, so I'll change that to a one-way road. Okay, so I'm gonna add a guardrail over here. And then I'm going to start decorating the freeway. So I'm just gonna decorate it the same way that I used to decorate these. Okay, so this one is left this time. So oh wait, this... Oh, I never realized that I'd built this wrong. So let me just fix this for a while, you guys. Okay, I think just for some realism, I'm just gonna do that. Oh, we've got 13 people voting on the poll now. Thank you guys for interacting. Okay, I don't think I really need these columns. Hello to the viewers watching right now. Thank you for sticking around. I hope that you guys can enjoy and have a great time. You know, just chilling and watching. Okay, I'm just gonna do the same thing over here. And I think our lane markings are now done. So it's time to add some of the highway signs. There's a lot of these road decorations to choose from. It's really nice. So, oh yeah, I just realized that there's a crosswalk sign. Okay, let's see, what can we add? Let's add some yellow lights over here. So the yellow lights basically like signal the drivers to slow down. Although it's more of just a decoration in the game, I think it's still quite a nice add-on. So I'm gonna do it like that for now. Although, I'm thinking. Yeah, I think I can do it like that. Although, you know, it doesn't look green as the other roads. So what else can I add over here? A highway sign? Is this a green one? Okay, it's a green one. I think that one would be nice. And then probably another one over there. Okay, I'm just gonna add a highway sign over here. And then I'm gonna change the placement of the yellow lights on this part. Okay, I think I can just keep it the same way I did earlier. So, my voice is cracking. So a highway sign over there and a highway sign over here. And I think I should also put a highway sign over here and over here. And then I think I can add like the curve signs over here. Hello, hi, welcome to the live stream. Are you new to the channel? I think you're familiar to me. Your name's quite familiar to me, but let me know if you're new or if you're coming back to the channel. Oh, I'm sorry. I have some trouble, you know. I'm still trying to remember everyone. But welcome back. Oh, okay, I remember you now. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you're from TheoTown as well? From my earlier live streams? Oh, you haven't played TheoTown for a long time now? Why? We should definitely play. Oh, so you've been playing Roblox. Actually, we're quite the opposite. I've been playing more TheoTown than Roblox now. Oh wait, I forgot that I have these road signs. Oh. Okay, I remember now. So I'm just gonna remove the road signs that I've put. Because I prefer these road signs better than the ones that I've put down. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna put a road sign over here, and then a highway sign over here, and a highway sign also over there, and I think I should also put a road sign over here to tell the drivers that they are near the freeway. Yeah, I've changed profile pictures now because I've rebranded the channel to like the color blue. Because I've had quite a hiatus. I don't know how you properly pronounce it, but basically I took a break, so I wanted to, you know, come back with something different from the previous years of the channel. Actually, I don't remember how long I've had the black profile picture, but I think that was like my longest ever profile picture. Okay. Okay, I'm looking for like something that I can add. Okay, I can work. I think that's much better. We've got quite the farms now. But right now the game is paused because I'm fixing the road system. But yeah, I would like to have more farms in the city soon. Oh wait, I put that incorrectly. Make farms with more land for each farm. Looks better. Okay, I'll start having more farms in the future. Thank you guys for the suggestions. I honestly want to have like a big farmland in the city, but yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to manage the space around the city. So I'm just placing down the road markings and trees that define the land or shrubs. I actually did that over here, and I'm just gonna quickly show it. I did that over here. I added these, what do you call these trees? The alder trees over here, because it looked very nice. You know, it separates the farms from the highway. Okay, so this one is that, and I think the markings are done now, except for the merge. Oh wait, that's the wrong. This is supposed to be the L one. And then this one is supposed to be the no, not this is not. Only one row of trees, like, oh yeah, like rows of trees. I would love to do that soon, because I only have like the fields right now, so that's the only thing that I can work with so far. With shrubs defining their land. Looks so nice. I'll add more of those in the city soon. Thank you guys for the suggestions. I'd love to hear more suggestions from you guys. So this is right. Okay. I'm just fixing the road markings, lane markings. Alternate farm yellow land with green grass farmland. Yeah, I want to have like, you know, it's also some sort of pattern for some sort of distinction. I like your ideas, guys. Lots of ideas. I'd love to do that soon. Okay, do I have anything else here? Okay. And then... what did I put over here? A highway sign, okay. Put a highway sign over there. And then... another highway sign. I think I'm gonna replace this one with the one with the yellow thing, because I prefer that. So just a bit of a quick update, you guys. We now have 93 views on this chill stream. Thank you guys so much for viewing and for joining. Hopefully we can reach another 100 views. The last two chill streams had over 100 views, so that's pretty exciting. Okay, I'm gonna extend this so that I can add the highway sign. Can I add a yield sign over here? Okay, I can add a yield sign over there. Another yield sign over here. Oh, you have 800 subs now. Congratulations. Yeah, thank you guys so much for the 660 subs. Hopefully we can reach 700 subs before the end of the year. Okay, I forgot to add the yield signs on that. But we're gonna put those anyways. So a yield sign over here, and then a yield sign. Where else should I add a yield sign over there? So I am done with the yield signs. Actually, no, I'm not done with the yield signs. Yield sign over here. Oh wait, no, I should not be putting yield signs. Because I think that's gonna slow down the traffic on the main roads. So... okay, I remember now why I didn't put the yield signs over there. Although I do have... yeah, I think I can have this as some sort of free-flowing interchange. And then what else can I add? Do I have the... okay, I have the highway signs now, I think. Do I need any other highway signs? I don't think so. Okay, I think we're done with the decorations for this. So it's time for this, and then this big one. So we're gonna have the same merging over here. Then what else? Merge over here, merge over here. Then FFR. Okay, I have to expand this for over up until here. And I think we're already done with the lane markings, so time for the road signs. Okay, I accidentally put the wrong type of road decoration over there. Okay, something like that. And then what else? Okay, the same thing over there. And then just the road signs over here, and then the road signs over there. And we are already done with this interchange. That was quick. So I'm gonna work with the rest of the roads in the future. But for now, let's focus on this Cloverleaf interchange. You guys should subscribe to Investor. He's creating his own game, which is very interesting. Okay, we're done with the Oh wait. No problem. Hopefully the game would be finished soon. I've been trying it out, actually. And yeah, I've actually been enjoying your game. So I'm really looking forward to more updates soon. So this is right. And I think we're done with the merging lanes. Okay, so time for the highway signs now. Yep, I've tried it out already, and I would really love to see the future updates. Again, that's why I noticed that it looked like an old SimCity game, and it looked like an old SimCity game in a good way because it looked really nice. Like I like how it looked like. So I really like the graphics of the game actually. Okay, Oh, you're adding content every day? That's very nice. You know, like it's very consistent with the updates. Okay, I should add like a very big highway sign over here. Okay, I'm gonna build a... Yeah, I saw the update with the airplanes and the airports on your channel. I've been checking it out actually. Yeah, hopefully you can reach 1,000 subs soon. I also subscribed to him a few months ago when he joined the live stream. Wait, do I have a... Okay, I forgot to put a tall sign. So I'm gonna put a toll sign over here, because this is gonna be a toll booth. Oops. Okay, I think I should replace it with this. And then this with this. And then the rest of the cars can go over here. Will it change? Okay, so it didn't change, so that's a good thing. So the toll booth is taking shape now. So this is gonna be quite a big toll booth, quite big of a toll booth. But it will accommodate a lot of traffic, so okay, so we've now got a toll booth. I'm gonna decorate that. I'm gonna finish decorating that in the future. Oh, nice road. What is that in the middle? I think those are markings for the toll booths. Sewage water drainage. Oh yeah, it's a toll booth. I didn't notice your chat. Okay, so okay, I think this is too close to this interchange. I think in real life that would cause some traffic. But yeah, we actually quite have some limited space because this area is a bit hilly. So I mean, it's just a game for now, but yeah, I'd love to build a much more realistic buildings city soon. So what else should I add? Okay, that's wrong. Okay, big highway sign over there. And then what else? I don't really want a big highway sign. So big highway sign over here. And then a highway sign over here. And what else do I need? I think this one should be the big highway sign as well. So I'm just gonna double check if I have. Okay, so I did miss one. So we have one over here, one over here, one over here, one over there, and then the 4 over here. So I think we're done with this interchange now. So how long have we been streaming? I think we're gonna be able to have another long live stream now. And let me check if... Okay, so we have 97 views. So hopefully this episode can reach 100 views again. so we can continue our streak with 100 views on every episode since episode 3, I think. So yeah. Okay, I just realized that I do have these yellow concrete barriers. Okay. Okay, so these are fences. Oh. So I'm just decorating this right now. So I think those decorations are quite nice. It looks like a toll booth now. So I'm gonna focus on this area now with the road decorations. So I think I should oops. Zoomed out too much. So I think I should remove this connection over here. Thank you guys for the hearts and for the emojis. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying. It's been quite a long live stream now, but that's how I play TheoTown. So I am going to have a bit of a problem with this. So I think I don't need to bring back the... Welcome back! We're still live. And yeah, we are still live. I usually play for very long hours with this game. And thank you guys so much for sticking around. If you guys have any suggestions with the city, just tell me. Okay, so it's actually quite weird that the interchanges don't have traffic cameras, but you know what, I'm gonna add traffic cameras over here. I'm gonna add traffic cameras for the interchanges. So one over here, then so hopefully I put the traffic cameras in the correct spots. So I think we're done with this. So now it's time to work with this, which is quite a mess, honestly. But I'll try to make this work. So I'm just gonna do like the same things that I do with intersections for these intersections. I feel like rocky sand would be much better instead for these. Why does it look like that? Okay, I have to go back with the sand, the concrete. And then some forest grass again for these. And what else? Okay. And then, as usual, I'm just gonna put a traffic camera. And then what else? Okay, the arrows. So this is gonna be FLFR as usual. And then this one will also be that, since there's no slip lanes for these roads. And since there is a slip lane over here, I'm gonna add a yield sign. So it's gonna be FFR. Where's that? So there's not gonna be a right turning over here, so it's gonna be no, forward, left. Oh, this is actually quite confusing. Okay, I think it's just forward and left. So FL, where's forward and left? Oh wait, no. Oh wait, no, that's right. Oh, and the hedges. I forgot to add the hedges on these. I also forgot to add the hedges on these. And then gonna add these like that. And then the broken hedges over here. And oh, okay, we have to change these to that. Okay, so we do have to add some roadside trees for here. So I'm gonna add these ones because these look nice for the farmlands. Okay, we do have another intersection over here. And I kinda regret adding these farms right next to the highway, because the farms actually produce much more traffic. So I'm gonna be adding a lot of slip lanes for here, because again, the farms, they produce a lot of cars, slow moving cars, so the farms actually produce much more traffic than usual. And then we're gonna add forest grass over here, and then the concrete as usual. Okay, just a quick update, you guys. We now hit 100 views on this chill stream. Thank you guys so much. We have 3 episodes. We have 3 chill streams / episodes with over 100 views now. So it's very exciting to see that a lot of people are watching our chill streams. So thank you guys so much for joining. So this is a 4-way intersection. So, ooh, this is gonna be quite difficult. But as usual, FFR lane markings over there. Okay, I forgot to change these though. The one-way roads are already getting expensive because we've built so much already. So since we have the right lanes already, so I think this should just go for okay. Like that could work. And then yield signs for here, 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 here. And then where is the traffic camera? Okay, I think that is alright for this intersection. And then the hedges as usual for some greenery. I think we're gonna have quite a long live stream today. Okay, we got autosave. And then, as usual, I'm gonna put down these trees to make it look like it's sort of separated. Okay, I kinda don't like how we've got 4-lane roads over here, but... And I don't want to bother changing those. So it's time to decorate this roundabout before I start with this trumpet interchange. So decorating a roundabout is actually much easier because I just need to put these markings. Okay. And then what else? Okay, I do have to change this to one way. And then there. Okay, this one as well, I do have to change to one way. And then, am I missing anything else? Okay, I don't think I'm missing anything else over here. And time for the decorations of this interchange. So, okay. Then I think this is merged right. And then, okay, I can add something like that. Oh wait, over here though. And then the highway signs. Where are the highway signs? Okay. And then a highway sign over here and then over here. Okay, we're done with decorating this interchange. I'm not gonna decorate these since these are not yet done. Although I am thinking of... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna remove this. Okay, maybe not like that. Okay, you know what? Yeah. I'm gonna remove this. It's kind of annoying. So... Okay, so I'm just gonna change these to... Okay, I feel like... oh, I hate that when I accidentally have the join roads. Okay, that's one way. I'm just gonna build this. Again, some details for the Okay, so we've now changed that to that. Okay, it is definitely looking much better. I prefer that. So I honestly forgot that the old landfill used to be over here. So I think having it as dirt would look a bit nice as some sort of marking that... Thank you, yeah, it's very nice. I prefer it like that. So I'm just gonna change this to chain link fence to sort of make it look like, you know, it's an old place that used to be quite dirty. By the way, you're still here, investor. Thank you for sticking around. I know it's really been a long live stream, but it's surprising that some of you guys are still here in the live stream. How did the old landfill look like? So I'm gonna add some dirt roads over here. Again, to make it look like it's the old landfill. Yes, here I'm working on new buildings and listening to you and checking out your city. Thank you. I'm really excited to see what those new buildings are on the game. I've honestly enjoyed following your development on the game. So we're actually almost done with the road, so I just need to fix this area, and then I'm gonna move on to this area, although hopefully this area won't be difficult to develop with because I've already built it in a similar way to how we built how we rebuilt these areas. Also, the interchanges look nice with the small decorations. So let's see. Okay, so this intersection is already prepared for this. Ooh, offices and a hotel. I have some sort of suggestion for the game. I used to play this game called SimCity 2013. In the game, when you have casinos, you can build, like, when you have casinos, some buildings would transform to hotels. Oh, yeah, it looks like it would have a lot of work to do. But yeah, I'm pretty sure, you know, it's gonna be very much worth it. You know, I've really been excited with the game. So where are the road signs? Okay, so I'm gonna add a road sign over here. Oh, and I also need a road sign over here, so... On that thought, I'm gonna share an idea for my game. I want to make interiors, and you can change them on the inside. Oh, what if like the interiors can like affect how like the influence of the buildings? Similar to Sim Tower. Oh yeah, Sim Tower, that's very nice. This will be a new addition to the game. I'm liking the updates so far. Like the ideas already. That word there, effect, is a very hard thing to do. Yeah, you have to like make calculations for that as well. LFR. Oh wait, no. F L, I think FL, okay. And then FFR for these. Okay, we're done with that. What else? Okay, this one. I'm struggling with the logic of the game. Yeah, it seems like there's like a lot of logic with the game, so maybe you're also doing like calculations with it. So where are the when you think of you can play a city building game so complex that 10 times that or more for the developer. Where is the bumps? Where are the bumps? Bump, speed bump, speed bump. Did you play Civilization games, early games? I've played many Civilization games before, but if you're talking about the Civilization series, I've never played it before, but I do have one game on my game library. I do have... Wait, no, I think I said that incorrectly. I do have one game of the series on my library. Okay. They had a room for the player to update. Was a nice idea. I will have a home / headquarters of the player. Okay, I just realized that I have this intersection over here connected to this interchange. So I'll have to see on how I'm gonna work with that. Okay, I'm sort of like scanning the area for something. Yeah, a little bit close to the intersections. There's like this interchange and then there's this intersection. It's not really ideal in real life to have these close to each other. But yeah, I've already built it like this. So I'm just gonna work with it anyways. Is this a one-way road? Okay, it's a one-way road. Okay, I'm trying to figure out this intersection because I want to make sure that I'm putting the lane markings correctly. So I think this one is also like a bit similar to this. FFR. Okay, I think I'm done with this intersection. It's time to put the hedges as usual. I think this area is already done. Yeah, I'm gonna consider this area as done. I'm just gonna make a few more changes with it. Okay, I'm gonna rotate it to get a better view. Okay, I think I can actually add slip lanes to this road. Where is the single road? How many views does this chill stream have? 100? We already have 108 views. A little lower than the previous streams, but thank you so much for the 100 views. We have 3 episodes / streams now with over 100 views. Okay, oops, zoomed out. I'm also gonna add slip lanes to here since this is a four-way intersection, so we could expect quite a lot of traffic in the future. So yeah, I'm really sorry for the people whose homes are being destroyed. Again, I'm not making the city car-centric, I'm just fixing the roads and future-proofing it for the future transportation system. Or network, whatever you want to call it. Lol. Yeah, the live stream is making me look like I'm making a car-centric city, but I don't really want a car-centric city. You are like China. I downloaded like a bunch of plugins before the live stream for transportation, but I might have to make a part 2 of this live stream because of how long the live stream has been, and I'm still fixing the roads. But I did mention that I wanted this live stream to be slow-paced and not really rushed in a way. Okay, I think I'm done with that intersection. So what else? Why doesn't this have the blue boxes? So hopefully I didn't miss anything in this area. Okay. Yeah, because I already have the... Okay, I'm just gonna put some crosswalks around the park. And then speed bumps over here. And yeah, I don't really think much of these areas need some sort of the yellow boxes, because I think I'm actually going overkill with those yellow boxes already. Okay, we're done with... We're finally... After how many hours? Like 4 hours now? 3 hours? Okay, so we can now finally focus on this area. Although, I underestimated this area because there's already so much buildings. I'm gonna struggle with putting down the lane markings. So I'm gonna start off with this intersection. So this one is like this, and then like that. So actually I think for this area, I think we're gonna be much faster because I've sort of built it in a way that is ready for the expansions already. Or decorations, rather. We might actually be a bit fast-paced on this area because I've already designed this in a way that is similar to what we did. So hopefully though, we won't encounter much. Welcome to the live stream. What should I call you? You have quite a long name, Wanda. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the live stream. Thanks for joining. And hopefully you can stick around and hopefully you can enjoy. Are you new to the channel? It's the first time that I've seen you join the channel. But welcome, welcome. Feel free to ask me anything as long as it's something that I can answer. Because of course I'm not gonna answer anything that's too personal. Right now I am just fixing these up. We've got 16 people voting on the poll right now, and a lot of you, yeah, most of you are amazing, and some of you are chill today. So that's very nice to hear from you guys. And a few of you are doing good, and sadly someone seems to not be doing quite nice today, but hopefully in the future you'll be able to have a great time. You'll have a great time. You guys will have a great time ahead in the future. So right now I'm just finalizing this area. So yeah, unfortunately you guys, once I'm finished with this area, I will have to end the live stream, but I will try to live stream again as soon as possible. I don't know when though, but maybe tomorrow. So if I'm gonna live stream tomorrow, you guys, see you there. Yeah, I am excited to continue building this because I've really been having fun. I wouldn't really say I've been addicted because that's unhealthy. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun building the city and interacting with you guys. A lot of people have been joining the live streams and joining the channel as well. So our community is finally growing. So thank you to everyone. we are a bit fast-paced with this area because I have designed it in a way that is similar to what we did early in the stream. So hopefully, oh, you'll be leaving soon, and oh, you're gonna start a live stream. Oh, okay, I'm gonna join the live stream, and oh, you're gonna test some stuff in the game. I'm excited. I would love to see it. But again, thanks for joining, investor. And hopefully your game will be a success. And hopefully, yeah, I also hope that nothing will break. If not, I will still enjoy it. But yeah, I'll be joining your live stream because I want to see what's changed with the game. So yeah. But yeah, I do also hope that you won't encounter some problems with the game, because it is gonna be annoying. I'm a fan of nice architecture and urban design. I'm actually planning to... Oh wait, no. Urban planning and architecture are two different things. But yeah, I've mentioned before that I do plan on becoming an urban planner. So in this way, I make a game to put my ideas out there. Yeah, I've mentioned before that it's, you know, it's great if you have like the skills to create your own game, because you get to do the ideas that you've always wanted to do. Wait, did I? Okay. Oh, I just realized I didn't finish this up. So I'm gonna be decorating that city hall in the future. And actually, you guys, I think I'm almost done with this area. So that's good news, but sadly, once I'm done with this area, I will have to end the live stream. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining the live stream for today, and hopefully you guys had some fun. And yeah, don't worry you guys, I'll be back very much soon. I just need, you know, I need to take breaks from playing, because how long have I been playing? Wait, don't I have a speed camera over there? Wait, am I putting the speed cameras incorrectly? Okay, I was putting the speed cameras incorrectly. Yeah, this is an issue with city building games. I think I'm going overkill with the cameras. So I'm only going to be putting cameras on important areas of the city. Oh, you gotta go now. See you too. Thanks for joining, and hopefully you enjoyed and had fun. And I would love to see the live stream. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, I just realized that there is a pavement over here, so I'm gonna change that. Okay, which direction is this? Okay, I have to double check. So I think... Okay, I'm not gonna work with this. I'm not gonna work with that. So I think this is done. So I think it's time to work with this. So I'm just gonna spam the road markings as usual. And then what else do I need to add over here? Okay, do I need to... Okay, I need to put the hedges over there. Hedges over here as well. And... oh, I haven't put the hedges over here. So I'm gonna do a quick time lapse of the city to check if everything is alright. Ooh, people are unhappy with the education. Why? Oh, because I don't have the... Wait, why is the game moving weirdly? Okay, I do need to... Okay, so we're gonna fast forward the game a bit because we got a quick problem with the service. Welcome back! Unfortunately, the live stream is going to end soon, but thanks for joining. I'm just doing a quick test of the city to check if everything is in good conditions now. And oh, it looks like we need... I never realized that I needed electricity over there. Wait, where is the water pipes for this? But again, thanks for joining, and you're actually the final viewer for this live stream, and you just got to witness the city's unlocking of a new city rank, city rank 19, which is Big Core Innovation, which means we've unlocked the Eiffel Tower. So I would So I'm really excited to put that. I would love to put that somewhere in the old city. So right now I am just waiting for everything to stabilize before I leave the city. Alright, so thank you everyone, thank you everybody, thank you world for today's chill stream. Thank you, yeah, the Eiffel Tower. So thank you guys, thank you to all of you, thank you to everyone, thank you everybody, thank you world for today's chill stream. It has been quite successful, and we had another long chill stream over 3 hours. And yeah, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, thank you for hopefully you all had fun and had a great time and enjoyed. Thank you for sticking around, thank you for every single view, thank you for joining, thank you for liking, sharing, and thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate every single thing, that it helps not just me or the channel to grow, but you know, to help the community within the channel to grow. So thank you everybody for everything, and oh, you're welcome, and thank you for how should I say it, thank you for, yeah, I'm proud that I'm thankful, I'm grateful to hear that. Yeah, it's surprising that I made someone's day today. But yeah, we have now, sadly and unfortunately, we have now reached the end of this live stream. So goodbye and thank you to everyone. Goodbye and thank you everybody. So so I'll see you guys on the next so I'll see you guys on the next live stream / chill stream / episode. Thank you for everything, everybody. That was quite awkward, so I'm gonna say it again. So thank you for everything. Thank you everybody for everything. Goodbye and thank you.